Good morning, guys. All right, we're ready for Saxon Phonics Lesson 102. So we're going to start by putting our alphabet in order, okay? So you can see our alphabet strip. Remember, we start all the way on the left when we read with our initial letter A, and we go all the way to our final letter Z. So let's just quickly just say them so we'll be ready to put them in order. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Very good. And who remembers how many letters are actually in the alphabet? That's right, we have 26 letters in the alphabet, and remember they either have to be consonants or they can be vowels. And what are our vowels? A, E, I, O, U, and then sometimes Y can act as a vowel. All right, so here's our alphabet, so we need to put these in order. So we need to start with our initial letter. So do you see our initial letter anywhere on there? Yes, we have A, so we're going to move A first. What comes after A? B, very good. After B, C, good job. After C, D, then E, very good. After E, A, B, C, D, E, F, perfect. After F, G, good job. After G, E, F, G, H, good job. Then I, very good. After I, J, good job. Then K, H, I, J, K, L, very good. Then M, after M, N, good job. Then O and P, very good. What comes after P? N, O, P, Q. That's right. Remember, we can tell because it's backwards and it's got that little hook. Q, R, very good. Then S, after S, R, S, T, very good. Then U and V, W, X, Y, and then our final letter, Z. Very good. Awesome job putting our letters in order. All right, so here are our letter name cards. Are you ready? So we're going to start with final syllable T-I-O-N. Then we have digraph U-E, diphthong O-U, combination E-R, trigraph I-G-H, then right here, vowel Y, digraph and diphthong O-W, final syllable T-L-E, digraph A-Y, diphthong O-Y, U consonant E, E consonant E, final syllable D-L-E, digraph E-A, digraph A-U, combination O-R, combination I-R, combination A-R, digraph A-I, I consonant E, final syllable G-L-E, combination Q-U, final syllable B-L-E, digraph C-H, Y, Q, diphthong O-I, and then final syllable F-L-E. All right, let's look at our letter cards. We have toy, oi, diphthong O-Y, cheese, ch, digraph C-H, rain, A, digraph A-I, faucet, ah, digraph A-U, bugle, ghoul. Final syllable, G-L-E. Hay, A. Digraph, A-Y. Yarn, Y. Horse, or. Combination, O-R. Bird, Combination, I-R. Butter, Combination, E-R. Lotion, shun. Final syllable, T-I-O-N. Steak, A. Digraph, E-A. Mouse, ow. Diphthong, O-U. Thread, Digraph, E-A. Thimble, Digraph, T-H. Cow, ow. Diphthong, O-W. Remember, if I have O-W the other way for a digraph, remember we say bow, O. Digraph, O-W. Shark, sh. Digraph, S-H. Leaf, E. Digraph, E-A. Light, I. Trigraph, I-G-H. Hose, O. O consonant E. Candle, dul. Final syllable, D-L-E. Glue, U. Digraph, U-E. Bubble, bull. Final syllable, B-L-E. Hook, Digraph, O-O. Cry, I. Vowel, Y. Star, R. Combination, A-R. Tooth, oo. Digraph, O-O. Oil, oi. Diphthong, O-I. Quilt, qu. Combination, Q-U. Candy, E. Vowel, Y. All right, so you're going to echo the words I say and listen for the sound that's the same in each word. Are you ready? Straw, paw, thaw. Let's try it again. Straw, paw, thaw. What do you hear? That's right, you hear that ah sound again. What letters do you think might make that ah sound? Let's look. Straw, ah, p, ah, p, ah. That's right, AW makes the ah sound. It is a digraph just like digraph AU, okay? So let's see. So when we practice coding them, let's see what we need to do. We have stra, ah, ah, ah. So it's underlined. Now remember, AU was a vowel digraph because it had two vowels. What about AW? It's actually considered a vowel digraph too because it makes it a vowel sound. Okay, and it starts with the vowel. Did you notice that digraph AW is always in the final position? So remember when we did AU yesterday, we always said faucet, auction. It was at the beginning and middle. AW is always going to be at the end. Okay? So let's see. Our new letter card is when we see this card right here, we're going to say digraph AW, and then for our picture, we're going to say straw, ah, digraph AW. So our spelling rule is what we're going to say is if we hear the ah sound at the beginning or the middle, it's going to be AU. If we hear the ah sound at the end, it's going to be AW. But remember, the best choice for spelling the ah sound is still the short O. We won't add digraph AW to our spelling response, okay? So, but if you see it, it's usually going to be at the beginning for AU and then the ending for OU. But more words have that short O than AU and AW. All right, let's get ready to make some words. And I want to make some words with that AW. Okay, so in front of that AW, I'm going to add an S. And what word do I have? Saw. Saw. Very good. What if I change that S to an L, what word do I have now? Law. Very good. What if I change it to a P? Paw. Good job. Okay, what if I want to make a silly word and I put an N in front of it? Gnaw. Very good. Or an F in front of it. Faw. Good job. What if I decide I want to make a blend in front of it and I put that D and an R in front of it? Now I have draw. Very good. And if I really wanted to be tricky, I could take a 3-letter blend and put ST in front of it, and now I have the word straw. Straw. All right, good job. So on our letter cards, now when you look, you can see that we added right here, digraph AW. So when we see it, we're going to say digraph AW. And then on our letter sound cards, you see it? Right up at the top, we added straw, digraph AW. All right, let's get ready to code some of those words that we learned about today.
So when we look at our first word, what do you notice? It has something special. We've only had one of them so far. It has trigraph, IGH. So that IGH goes together. And so when IGH, remember, it makes one sound. So the I is long, and then the G and the H are going to be silent. So bright. Bright. Very good. And then over here, what do you notice? Remember, we always check our ending first. We have final syllable, D-L-E. Very good. So we're going to break it apart. And when we have those syllables with the E afterwards, we're going to cross it off. Ready? And then the A is in front of the N, so candle. So bright, candle. And then over here, what do you think? Remember, we act like that apostrophe S isn't there. And then I see something. I know this word. Out is a word by itself. So I know that this must be 2 separate words. So I'm going to break it apart there. And then I have that OU digraph, right? It says ow. So I'm going to underline it so it goes together because out. And then over here, I've got that AW digraph. So I'm going to underline it. So out, law, and then add the apostrophe S. Outlaws. Listen to S. And then boots. So it's got that ending S, so I need to box it off. Then it's got OO, so I need to underline it. So boots. So bright candle, outlaw boots. All right, you guys did an awesome job. Thank you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get our activity sheet out so we can practice spelling some words with that AW digraph. All right, guys, we're ready to do our activity sheet. So if I want to spell the w sound, what letter could I write down? W, very good. What about the E sound? I could do E. Oh, just a second. I could do E. I could do E, or at the end, it can be E like B, or it can be vowel Y. Remember, like canned E. What about the shun sound? Shun, how do I spell that? Final syllable, T-I-O-N. Very good. What about the sound at the end of words? If I hear like in butter, E-R, very good. How about or, O-R, nice job. What about Q-U, very good. When we're spelling, remember that U goes with it for combination Q-U. What about I? I've got I consonant E, and then I, and then ending or final I. Y, like in cry. Good job. How about the oi sound? Oi. If it's
OI if it's in the middle or beginning, and then ending OY. How about the K sound? I've got K and C, and then at the end of words, remember this is our long one, we have CK after a short vowel like sock. We have K after a consonant like ilk. We have KE after a long vowel like and then C if it's a word with more than one syllable is like plastic. What about that sound, It's going to be U, or it can be A with the schwa sound. Very good. All right, let's try to spell some words. Our first word that we're going to try to spell is actually a contraction, so we can't sound it out. We just want to try to spell the word can't. Can't. So remember, can't stands for cannot. So I'm going to start by writing the word can, and then I add that apostrophe T for can't. And then we're going to try to spell the contraction didn't. Remember, didn't stands for did not, so I need to spell did. So D-I-D, and then just like can't, I need N apostrophe T for didn't. Very good. All right, and we learned about a new sound this week. We learned the ah sound. Besides O, it can be AU at the beginning or middle of a words, or it can be AW at the end of words. Okay? I'm going to back it up just a little bit so we can see the rest of the page. All right, let's try to use that AW to spell our word saw. Saw. So I've got S, and then since it's that ah sound at the end, I'm going to use AW. What about the word law? Law. I've got L, and then the ah sound, so AW. Now listen to this word, drawing. Drawing. Remember, ing is a suffix, so we're going to act like it's not part of the word right now and try to spell draw. When I try to spell draw, I've got dir. So I've got that DR. Let me make it a little bit bigger. And then the ah sound. So AW, and then I can add the ing, the ending ing. So even though AW is not at the end of this word, it's because it's technically at the end of the root word. It's just not at the end because of the suffix. So we still use AW. All right. On number 17, what do you see that I need to code? That's right. It's got AW, so I'm just going to underline it. And I've got that three-letter blend at the beginning, so straw. Very good. All right, our next word is actually a compound word, so we're going to try to break it apart. And then what do you see on the first part? I see that AW, so jaw. Jaw is a word by itself. And then over here, what do you see? Well, I've got O, and then an N, which is a consonant, and then E. So that's going to be a long O, sneaky E. So bone, jawbone. So straw, jawbone. And then on number 19, what do you see that we need to code? We've got that ing ending, so I need to box it off. And then what else do I have? I've got combination QU that I need to hook together, and I've got AW that I need to underline because it goes together. So I've got squawk, squawk, and then ing, squawking. Very good. On number 20, what do you see that you need to code? All we have is that AW, so fawn. Okay, and if you don't know what a fawn is a baby deer, so we're going to match it to that picture. Fawn just means baby deer. All right, what do you notice about 21? I see one of my sight words. I'm going to break it apart right here because I know this is with by itself. I'm still going to code the TH and know that it's a short I, but with, and then over here I just have the AW, so withdraw. Withdraw. Withdraw means that you quit something. All right, on our next word, on 22, I notice a word that I know. I know the word out. So I'm going to break it apart after out. I know that ow needs to be hooked together to make that ow sound. And then over here, look at my vowels. I've got an I, D, which is a consonant, and a sneaky E. So that I is going to be long and that E is going to be silent. So I'd. So outside. Very good. Or number 23, what do you see that we need to code? We need to box off that ing ending. Very good. And then what else does it have? It has that OU I need to hook together. And I need to underline that SH. So out. Shouting. Shouting. Very good. So outside and shouting. And then what about 24? 24 is another compound word. So I'm just going to break it apart. And then on one side, I've got that OO. So remember, OO can make two sounds. It can say ooh or it can say So if I try it with the sound, does that sound right? No. What about moon? Moon. Very good. And then the last part of the word, what does it have? It has trigraph, IGH. And remember, trigraphs make one sound. It makes a long I, and then you can't hear the G and you can't hear the T. So light, moonlight. Very good. All right, and then I see a word I know. I know this word right here, B-O-O-K, is book. And it has that ending S, so books. So now I just need to say that my E is in front of an X, so it's going to be short. So text, textbooks. And I see books, so I'm going to match that to it. And we're actually going to go ahead and skip that last one. All right, on the back, this is very important because this is something you're going to be starting to do for your assessments on Friday. It's going to give you a picture, and it's giving us some nouns and a verb, okay? So look at our verbs, and we can tell they're verbs because it's ing, it's something that's happening. Running, burning, sliding, flying. And then our nouns, we have snake, bird, fire, bear. So we're going to do two of them together, and then you're going to get to do the last two by yourself. I'm going to pick a noun, so I'm going to pick bird first. So I could say, the bird is, which one of the verbs? That's right, it's flying. So I would need to write flying. Now I'm going to go cross those off so that I know. The bird is flying. So I took care of the bird. What about my next verb, or my next noun? I'm going to use snake. So the snake is, what is that snake doing? I've got running, burning, or sliding. It's sliding. Very good. It's sliding across the ground. So I'm going to write sliding and then cross it off. So now your job to finish up today is you're going to have to use the fire and put it into a sentence. So like the fire is running or the fire is burning, and you're going to have to use bear. The bear is burning or the bear is running, okay? So I want you to make your own last two sentences, and then there's a few words at the bottom that you can practice. All right, you guys have done an awesome job. Thank you. I'll see you later.